and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since, and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work. Right, hello gang, we are in Group B for Wednesday workout, but it seems like the speeds are slower than usual. I'm not entirely sure why. And I don't know what everyone else wants to do. It looks like, because normally you go at 14 kph, well this is 13 kph. No idea what happened to Germany this afternoon. Right, we are off. Have we got any music? Come on, music. Where's it gone? Right. Yeah, we don't seem to have any music. Or have we? Hang on a minute. Maybe we have. Turn this up. Ah, there it is. I'm a bit confused, yes, by Group B. Can somebody tell me? Is it always 13? I thought it was 14. No? Okay. Right, Tina says it's always 13. Zero to Hero says, yeah, Japan is not a team you can take lightly. No. So if you're not aware, Japan has just beaten Germany in the World Cup, but Spain are beating Costa Rica at the moment 2-0, so there we are. That's the state of play in the World Cup at the moment. Okay, so we are on the 5k loop. We're doing Wednesday workout. We're in Group B. We've got Sebastian. We've got who else have we got in Group B? Clive is there. Terry. Silver, I recognise. Dumaine, I think I recognise. Oh, Clive says, just thinking 2 hours we'll be showered and in our pyjamas. What a lovely thought. What a lovely thought. Right, so on Facebook, on YouTube, hello Tina, hello Clive, hello Yoko, hello Amy, good evening Amanda, Sebastian, Zero to Hero, hi gang, Yoko, oh yeah, I said Yoko. So hope everybody's well. I know this is slightly early for us, but we all agreed yesterday that 4:30 was the time we wanted to do it, rather than 7:30 this evening, when we all want to be in our pyjamas watching the TV. Nick Dumbleton is in Group C. Hello, Nick. Herbert Crabell, I think he's left Group B and gone back to Group A. Not impressed at all with the speeds that we're supposed to be going. Yeah. So Herbert caught me out earlier. I had actually signed up to Group A, but I noticed there were not many people in Group A and quite a few people in Group B. I also remembered that I just run a hard 10k on Sunday, and I am supposed to be resting a little bit this month. So, and there's still a week left of this month. So, let's continue the resting. And I dropped down to Group B, which surprised Herbert, and he caught me out. Have you just changed from Group A to Group B? Oh yes, sorry Herbert. Yeah, Germany, Spain next. Heather is hiding at the back. Well done, Heather. Good to have you here. So we're in our warm-up, gradually getting quicker. It is 14 degrees in shed quarters tonight. Oh, Heather's first Wednesday workout. Good luck, Heather. Okay, Zero to Hero says, treadmills, from somebody who is in the market. What am I looking for? He says, horsepower, bounce, I don't know. Any tips? I'm using one at the gym right now. So, okay. Horsepower, basically. You want one that has... Forget all the bells and whistles. Forget all the fancy stuff. What you want most of all is a treadmill which has a decent motor. It depends on your budget, of course. So obviously you'll get more for your money. The more money you spend, the better your treadmill that you'll get. I am an ambassador for Noble Pro, which I believe is the best budget smart treadmill you can get. Decent horsepower, one or two bells and whistles that you could probably do without. You don't really need the touch screen of the expensive model. You could go with the cheaper model. There are two models. There's the 8 and the 8i or something like that. Anyway, one of them has a fancy touch screen, which isn't really necessary. You can just get the cheaper model, which doesn't have the fancy touch screen. It's exactly the same treadmill, and I can get you a discount code for that. So, oh, I've got to speed up in a second. Hang on. Right, here we go. 13.9. Let's go to 14 for a little bit. Just a quick burst of speed. Bear with me. So yes, if you want to look at the Noble Pro treadmill, then I can get you a discount code for that. Otherwise, I also use the Technogym MyRun, which is a much more expensive treadmill, but it is better. Sebastian says, I think Group D is better for Stephen. Am I falling behind a bit? Sorry. Being a bit useless. Amanda says, good luck, Heather, in your first Wednesday workout. Also, 0 to hero. The Sole treadmills, S-O-L-E treadmills are very good. So the F75, F80, something like that, I think. Anyway, Sole treadmills are very good. They're kind of a middle ground between what I'm running on here, which is the Technogym MyRun, and the Noble Pro, which is to my left. So if you want to message me privately, I can send you all the information about Noble Pro if you want it. Or in the description of this video will be the link that you need and the code that you need to get your discount off the Noble Pro. So in the description of this video, or in fact any videos. Right, that's the first stride done. So one more stride to go, and then we'll be into the meat of the workout. But I'm already quite a long way behind a lot of Group B runners, so I seem to be falling behind for some reason. Right, let's speed up. Another one at 14. So just catch up to Sebastian and Clive. Okay. 300 meters. And then we are going to get into it. Proper. 5 times 600 meters. And for each 600 metres, we're going at 13 kph. And then we're dropping down for a rest of 400 metres after each 600. And that will be at 12.2 kph. Sarah has just popped in to check on how we are torturing ourselves today. Not too much torture today, just a solid interval session. I'm sure that Group B used to go at 14 kph and drop down to 13 for the recovery, but apparently not. We're going at 13 and dropping down to 12 for the recovery. So, what do I know? So 100 metres, and then we'll hit the proper part of the workout. I'm sure it was 14 before. Oh well, I'll just keep my mouth shut from now on. So let's go for it then. Here we go, 5 times 600 and then 2 times 600 a little bit quicker. Tina says stop twittering, Stephen. Well, perhaps I'll just shut my big fat mouth then. Okay, here we are. This is it now, 7 kilometres of hard work. Tina says, good idea to shut your mouth. Right, let's work then, come on.
Right on!
Although Sebastian and Clive, I think we should increase by 0.1 every rep. So 13.1 next, 13.2 for the third one. What do you think? Sebastian's up for that. So slightly faster for each rep. Rookie mistake, Heather. I suddenly thought it would be a good idea to put on the emergency stop clip, and then I pulled it out by accident. Came to a dead stop. That is a very good way to get out of the workout, Heather. Meters to go. Sarah Jacobson has a better way to get out of the workout. Sarah's way is to avoid getting changed, planning, or anything like that. It's basically just don't do the workout. That is a brilliant way to get out of the workout. Clever, you see. It's clever because there's no need to get in your running gear and stand on the treadmill. Then you've saved yourself a load of time. Just don't even sign up for the workout in the first place. Heather's basically just wasted 15 minutes. If not more. because she had to get changed, set everything up, get on the treadmill and pretend for 10 minutes before pulling the cord. Yeah, Amanda likes that option as well. Yeah, I think Clive is, I think he's otherwise engaged watching the football at the moment. Oh, he did understand, okay. Is it still 3-0? Yeah, exactly. I've cut my emergency cord off. Right. 100 metres to go. And then we'll start again at 13 for our second rep. As we cross over to the volcano. Clive's emergency stop is the wall behind him. Yeah, unfortunately mine's a glass window, so I don't really want to go flying into that. Right, let's go 13.1 now. Back on it, concentrate on good form. Zero to Hero says the other way to do it is to just watch this live stream and then you're working out via osmosis. You love science. That's the way science works. Right. Do you know what? It might actually be time to put the fan on in a minute. Let's get this one done, get into the volcano where it gets hot, and then we'll put the fan on for the third one. Why not, Carlo? Carlo was going to buy a second-hand stride on Facebook Marketplace, but he's decided to go for the brand new stride. Go for it, Carlo. It will be better. I promise you it will be better than the Run Pod and the Run Smart treadmill sensor. Definitely. Amy Green's had the fan on for ages. It must be still tropical temperatures in Nottingham. It's darn freezing down here on the south coast. 100 metres to go here before we can recover a little bit. Here we go. Back down to 12.2. So the next one will be 13.2. Now, just no, keep the recovery the same, Sebastian. Wow, fantastic. So Carlo's treadmill arrives on Friday. Hopefully the Stride Foot Pod won't be far behind it. And Carlo is going to come and join us on some Zwift runs. Fantastic. Look forward to seeing you, Carlo. Amanda says there's no tropical temperatures here. I'm wrapped up in a blanket. Well, I don't know what Amy's doing with the fan on then. Maybe she hasn't got the garage doors open. Tina says I'm dying here. Well, it's good to work hard. It's good to work. Here it says me. Tina says my fan is definitely on. Amy says she gets very sweaty. Yeah, well, I am starting to sweat a bit now, so. I say it's cold. The temperature, according to the Amy Green Memorial Thermometer, is 15.8. So that isn't cold, is it really? So yeah, no wonder I'm sweating. Here we go. 13.2 now. For myself and Clive and Sebastian. And the fan is going on. Right, fan is on. Into the volcano and out the other side. And we are on rep number 3 now. I think I'm right that Clive, Sebastian and myself all have the same treadmill. Well, not the exact same one, it'd be a bit of a squash, but I mean, we've all got a My Run, a Techno Gym My Run. So we're all going, hopefully, exactly the same speed. Yeah. Sarah Jacobson says, I've been running with the window open for the last few weeks. Game changer. What, even when you've been running outside? You just leave the window open at home? Does that help? Carlos says, now go to max kph. No. My treadmill tends to break at that speed. Well, it is broken already, but it breaks worse when it gets to 20 kph. That's why I am in Group B, Herbert. Okay, 100 metres to go of rep number 3. Right, Zero to Hero has now changed their mind. They're going to get Are you going to get a Techno Gym My Run now? Save up. I think the thing is, Clive, Sebastian and me, we do tend to run pretty much every day on our treadmills, so that's why we've spent the extra money to buy a decent treadmill. It really depends how much time you're going to spend running on the treadmill. Is it worth the outlay of that much money? Yes, Carlo, I have the Techno Gym My Run. Look, if I go above, where are we? Overhead. So this is my treadmill. So the speed is here. The incline is here. The distance is here and the time is here, and that's it. And you've got a paddle to increase the incline and a paddle to increase the speed. And that's all you need. These things here are for my live stream, so they're not, these aren't on the treadmill, they are for my live stream. Okay, we're getting ready to go again. And it's going to be 13.3 this time for Sebastian and Clive and me. Five kilometres left of Wednesday workout, Group B. And away we go, 13.3. You can always tell when Wednesday workout is. The clue is in the name, Wednesdays. So don't try and do Wednesday workout on a Tuesday or a Thursday, because there won't be one. It's definitely Wednesdays. 5k done, 5 to go.
Right on!
Thierry Macklin, thanks for the ride on. I assume it's still 3-0 to Spain in the football? Wow, okay. So the newer Techno Gym My Runs show 1 digit more on each parameter. So mine goes to 3 digits. So currently I'm running at 13.3 kilometers per hour. So Sebastian says his treadmill, which is slightly newer, might say 13.30. Can you go to 13.35, Sebastian? Oh, apart from the pace. Okay. Right, still 3-0 to Spain. Yeah, I imagine this time slot is not great if you're over the other side of the channel. Not the channel, the Atlantic. But Terry C has made it. Well done, Terry. He's obviously got a day off from work today. Heart rate has done a silly drop again. Coming back up now. Heart rate of 164 for Sebastian. Okay. So our next one will be 13.4, and then one after that will be 13.5. And we'll finish on 13.6 or 14 if we're feeling very brave for the last one. 3 to go. No, 4 to go. No, 3 to go. Still 3 to go, sorry. Clive wants to go at 14 at the end. Ha! Oh, really? 14, then 14 and a half. Right, Clive wants to do 14 and then 14 and a half to finish. Okay, if you want to. Sebastian, are you up for that? So we do 13.4. Okay, so that's what they usually do, right. So Clive and Sebastian quite regularly we'll do 14, then 14 and a half at the end. Okay? Well, that's just suggests to me you two should be in Group A. Lazy arses, basically, for the first 5 reps. No, get yourselves in Group A, and then if you have to, knock down the percentage a little bit. Amy, you could go to Group B if you just knock down the percentage a little bit. Tina's heart rate is 162. Here we go. 13.4 now. Well, we may as well make it 13.5 then. Right, Sarah Jacobson says, why do you all feel the need to overachieve? Sarah, I would have been quite happy staying at 13.5 and 13.6. Quite happy. If you're going to blame anyone, blame Clive Finnemore. He's the one that's pushing us to overachieve. I'm not sure I like where I am on that bike. Amy says you're all to blame. Right, who's overachieving now, Tina Beard? $4K to go, less than 4K to go. In fact, 3.5K to go. Wow. Sarah, it is all testosterone. That's all it is. It's testosterone. We're well aware of it. We have self-insight. We totally understand. There's nothing we can do about it. It is nature. That's just what we do. Plus, we can't afford to buy a Lamborghini. Okay, here we go.
Right on.
Coming up to the end of this one. 5 out of 5. So, 2 to go. And, we're going to go a little bit quicker for the last 2. Mandal guitar. My forelegs want to run on a treadmill, but my owner won't buy me one. Well, that just isn't fair, is it, Mandal? You want to have a word with your owner? Every four-legged creature has the right to run on a treadmill. We have a thriving cat community on Zwift. Mandal, yes, you're more than welcome to come and join us. Not only are the cats purring, but the treadmills are purring. $100 meters, and then we will speed up to 14 kph for 600 meters. Shane Jewett's heart rate is 182. That is some good work, Shane. Well done. Excellent. Okay. Here we go then.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
14. 7 kilometres done, 3 kilometres to go. Tina Beard is toast now.
I'm toast.
$185 now for Shane. Someone get ready to call 911 for Shane. I don't know what we'd get if we called 911 in this country. Does anybody know what you get if you call 911 in the UK? Is it redirected to 999? Dogs as well, of course, dogs, Mandal. Dogs and cats. We have our own Zwift Dogs and Cats meetup on a regular basis. Keep going, Shane, well done. $173 for Sebastian, well done, Seb. Good work. 100 metres to go, and then we can cool it down a bit at 12.6. 12.6. Right, Zero to Hero says, if you call 911 in the UK, it will transfer you to 999. That's good, isn't it? I mean, it does make sense. It would be a bit stupid if 911 went straight to some stupid answer phone message. I'm sorry, 911 is the emergency service number for the USA. Please hang up and redial 999. Thank you. I would hope it's the same in the US. If you dial 999 in the US, I would hope you get to 911. Tina Beard has been running 3 kilometres in zone 4. Good work, Tina. That is good stuff. That will get you fitter. Well done. Coming up to our last one now. Sarah Jacobson, I advise not to try it out, but you could probably look it up. Right, we've been going for nearly 40 minutes. We've got 2k to go. 1 more kilometre of hard effort, and then we can relax as we cool down. Here we go. 14 and a half. Mandal, yes. You need a techno gym, my run. Correct. Tina Beard says, great work, gang. They must have finished. Well done. That's Group C. Good work, Group C. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9 says Spain is excellent. So it looks like Spain are one of the teams to beat in the tournament at the moment. Halfway through this rep. Bowl of the inventor of the radio? Question mark. Can't imagine that's very tasty. Bad joke, badly told. That was a bad joke, badly told. I hope nobody noticed. Max speed of this treadmill is 20 kph. But at the moment, my treadmill is broken, has been for quite a few months now. When it goes at faster speeds, so anything over 17 kilometres an hour, and it starts to burn and smell and drag. So, it doesn't go up there very often at the moment. I need to get it repaired. Wow, okay, Spain have beaten the record. 573 passes in the first half. The most of any FIFA Cup game. Wow. Impressive. So we're back to ticky-tacky football, are we? That's true, Paul. Yeah, Paul says, with the amount of injury time that's being added to the games, a lot of records will be broken. Yes. Yes, so you would put your money on Spain beating Germany, which would leave Germany with 0 points after 2 games and no way of qualifying. So that is it. 1 kilometre of cooldown to do. Well done, Group B. Oh, 10.6 is it? Okay. At 4-0 to Spain now. Tina Beard is finished, just jogging and listening. Clive says, well done, everyone. Sebastian says, well done, everyone. Yeah, decent workout. Decent little bit of speed. Well done, gang. Back tomorrow for the Film My Run 500, 11:35 UK time, 12:35 Central European time. Stupid o'clock in the morning if you're in the USA. Come and join the Film My Run 500. Soon to be sponsored by Noble Pro. Heather says this is definitely type 2 fun. And then Thursday evening, what are we doing Thursday? Oh yeah, bag that badge at 7 p.m. UK time, 8 p.m. Central European time, 2 p.m. East Coast, 11 a.m. West Coast of the States. Come and join us for Bag That Badge tomorrow evening. And yes, of course, happy Thanksgiving to the Americans in the audience for tomorrow. And most people have got tomorrow and Friday off. Some people take the whole week off. Have a great Thanksgiving to the USA. And well done Terry C, who's the only American to join us today, because Tina Beard is lying on her sofa pretending to work with the laptop on her chest, watching me and the rest of the gang do a silly interval session on Zwift. Go and do some work, Sarah. Yes, 0 to hero. Yeah, there's always been stoppage at half time, but it's rarely, in the UK, it's rarely more than a minute or two. You know, there has to be a major stoppage. There has to be a major stoppage for there to be an extended period of injury time at the end of a half. They've deliberately started. It's a FIFA protocol, this World Cup, to strictly monitor when the ball is not in play. When the ball is not in play, there is an official who is timing exactly how long that's taking, and they are adding that time on for any stoppages to the game. So that's why we're getting so much more these days, or in this World Cup. Sarah Jacobson says, I'm almost done for the day. Thanksgiving usually means an early stop on Wednesday. Yeah, like it does in the UK for Christmas Eve. If Christmas Eve is a working day, people normally knocking off around lunchtime. Unless you're in retail, of course, and then you have to work as late as you possibly can, and then you're back in first thing on New Year's Day. I mean, on Boxing Day. I'm sure we've all had our fair share of working in retail, and we do not want to go back there. Thank you very much indeed. Yoko says thank you, well done. Clive says see you all again tomorrow. By the way, we are still working on Adam Holland and Chris Beale doing live streams on this channel. Adam was going to start today, but he's had some technical problems, so hopefully Adam can start next Wednesday. Fingers crossed we can get Chris Beale on this weekend, and if not this weekend, it'll be next weekend. So we'll see. Clive Finnemore says well done to Ellis for his finishing standing position in the school's cross country. Came 5th overall and was first in his school in today's cross country. So yeah, well done Ellis, great job. And there we are, all done. Max heart rate 162 there. Yeah, max heart rate 162. Maximum speed 14.5 kph. Lots of heart rate dips there. Can you see that? Look at this. Hold on. Look at all those heart rate dips. What would you say? Every kilometre? Every half a kilometre even. Heart rate dips. There we are. Anyway, we are done here for Wednesday workout. Thank you very much for watching. Amy Green says Ellis did very well. Heather says we've got some great ideas for some Tina Beard shorts on proper trainer cleaning etiquette. That sounds terrific. I'm not joking that would be awesome. That would be really good. I know it's meant as a joke, but that would be great. Short videos on how to clean your treadmill. That would be awesome. Short videos on how to do gardening whilst listening to a live Zwift stream at the same time. That would also be awesome. And best put down lines to fire at Stephen whilst live streaming. Best put down lines or best abusive comments to throw at Stephen whilst live streaming. That would be another one I would suggest. Would be very good to do. Right, we are going now. We will see you tomorrow for the Film My Run 500 at 11:35. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much for the chat. Well done if you took part, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.